Yo, what up, though? I'm back with another one. So, who is to blame for the Minnesota Vikings dysfunctional year we having this year? Do you blame KOC? He is the head coach and the play caller. Do you blame KWESI? He is the GM. He did draft these players. Or do you blame the owners who hired KWESI and KWESI hired KOC? You blame all of the above. You blame everybody. Cause when KWESI first was hired, he said this will be a collabo thing we are doing in the front office. And the collabo isn't working. Clearly, you can see it's not working. Now, KWESI might use that to his advantage to say, let me get full control because the shit not working. Last year NFL draft, KWESI wanted to pick J-Mo. And somebody told KWESI to draft down and get more picks. So KWESI traded with the Lions, and the Lions picked J-Mo, and we drafted Lewis Seen, the damn bust. A wasted draft pick. Then round 2, we draft Ed Ingram. Another wasted draft pick. I don't even know who we picked in them other damn round. That whole damn draft class is a bust. Like, what's really going on with the Minnesota Vikings, man? Then KOC play calling. His play calling is the horrible, man. It's horrible. Like, people gonna say, no, KOC play calling is vanilla, man. I've been seeing so many offense in the NFL running that one quick slant and the other receiver do like a screen play so the other receiver could have more yards after the catch. I ain't seen that yet in the Minnesota Viking playbook. Like, where that play at? I'm not seeing no nice little trickery plays or nothing. I'm not seeing nothing. Mike McDaniels in Miami be drawing up some nice plays for his players. Sean McVay at the Rams drawing some nice plays up for his offensive weapons. Kyle Shanahan do the same thing. KOC, I'm not seeing that. Like, everybody gonna say KOC is a nice guy, this and that. At the end of the day, man, I'm about my football team winning football games and being one of the best teams in the league. And from the looks of KOC, might have his hand for us. So, I don't know. KWESI need to tell somebody, like, I need full control. This year draft class probably going to be better than last year, but hell, it don't take that much. So, I'm thinking Brian Flores probably got in KWESI ear on who to draft on defense. But at the end of the day, man, like, why KOC not voicing his opinion on the offensive line that past offseason? You could have went up to KWESI and said, I need to upgrade at center and guard for us to go where we want to go. But you probably ain't say shit. We re-signed Bad Back Bradbury. I don't know why we did that. Like, the Minnesota Vikings made a lot of they made a lot of mistakes in the past 2 years, and the shit coming now to bite us in the ass. Like, what happened if Minnesota do have a top 5 draft pick and the GM and everybody just fumble the ball? Just pick the wrong players through the whole NFL draft, man. The Minnesota Vikings is in a critical year coming up, man. We got a lot of free agents. We probably going to have a top 10 pick. And if we fumble this draft coming up like we did in draft, what was that? 2021? Oh, man, that right there will set the Minnesota Vikings back 5 years, man. If the Minnesota Vikings fumble the next NFL draft, we will be the fucking old Cleveland Browns, the Houston Texans, the Jacksonville Jaguars, everything below. The Minnesota Vikings will be in trouble, man. The Green Bay Packers are seeing what they have in their quarterback. They moved on from old Aaron Rodgers. Just like what Minnesota Vikings should have did with Kirk Cousins. Or what they should do, play Jared Hall. Let's see what Jared Hall has so we can move forward to see what we have to do at quarterback, man. I done seen a couple teams in the past 5 years move on from quarterbacks who did good in NFL, unlike Kirk Cousins. San Francisco, they done moved on from Brock Purdy. He done took their ass to the Super Bowl, but they said that wasn't enough. Carson Wentz had a good year from the Eagles. Nick Foles had a good year. The Eagles still drafting him a quarterback, and they hit gold when they drafted Jalen Hurts. Like, what the fuck is going on with the Minnesota Vikings? Why are they so in love with Kirk Cousins? He ain't did shit for the organization. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like no NFC championship game appearances, no Super Bowl, no nothing. And teams are moving on. Jared Goff took the Rams to the Super Bowl. The Rams ain't want Jared Goff in the building no more. They gave his ass to Detroit with 2 first-round picks for their damn quarterback. Because they knew Jared Goff wasn't the answer. But the Minnesota Vikings is steady playing with Kirk Cousins. And we should have traded Kirk Cousins' ass 2 years ago, for real, if I be for real. Like, Kirk gonna walk after this year and we ain't gonna get shit for Kirk. He done took all that money from us, everything, and we gonna get this for Kirk Cousins next year. Like, that's a dumb move on management, man. If they don't move Kirk Cousins this past season, I know something going on. The Minnesota Vikings, man, don't get it. They don't get it, man. I've seen teams move on from quarterbacks, man, like it was nothing. But my team study holding on to a quarterback like he's something. Like, what is it? Why are they so scared to move on from Kirk Cousins? Oh, we move on from Kirk, we bad now. We 0-3. We probably gonna get 4 or 5 wins this year with Kirk Cousins. And people study want to play with Kirk Cousins. No, it's time for the Vikings to draft them a franchise quarterback. If you don't hit on the quarterback, draft one again. But KOC should know quarterbacks, right? So I'm thinking KOC should be doing a lot of homework on quarterbacks, man. The Minnesota Vikings need a franchise quarterback, and we need new big boys up front on offense and the defensive line, man. And we are back in the mix. That's why I said trade TJ, man. We ain't got that many draft picks for next year, man. We got about 4 or 5. We need more than that, man. The Minnesota Vikings need about 8 or 9 draft picks to try to fix the shit we is in. So Minnesota Vikings, KWESI, the owners, get y'all shit together, man. This is a critical year coming up. Get on y'all game, man. Look at them college games. Fuck going to them Sunday games. I won't be mad KOC missed a game on a Sunday. He out at a game trying to scout a damn quarterback. I wouldn't be mad at him because the shit is over with. Find us a quarterback, man, and everybody will be in a better spot than we are in right now. I'd rather go through this shit with a rookie quarterback. A quarterback don't know to spike the ball with 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter on first down. Like, you learn that shit in Pop Warner football. But he needs the coach to tell him to spike the ball like he a damn rookie quarterback. Get us a rookie quarterback, man. A good one at that. I'm going to have a list of rookie quarterbacks who the Minnesota Vikings should draft, man. I'm about to help their ass out now.